Alright guys, welcome to the Blue Mountains. We have been attacked by yabbies, snakes and people. Oh sorry, we've been attacked by yabbies, snakes and Americans. My god, it's dangerous down here. But let's crack on. Let's go. I have just arrived at the Blue Mountains in New South Wales, about 2 hours outside of Sydney. I'm here for the weekend and I want to explore as much as I possibly can, so let's start off with this amazing view. In the cave underneath Lincoln Rock. Look at this view. It's a little bit of a climb to get up here, but you can see that. But it's worth it. There's a little hole here. Took some photos and videos from, which looks really cool. I am moist, it's very warm, but it's well worth it. Absolutely breathtaking. Look at that. Gorgeous.
Was it worth the trek up?
God, yeah. And that little bit extra, that was worth it. I promise you, that was worth it. So cool. Day 2, Blue Mountains. Let's do this.
Take on the world. We're gonna take on the world.
On the canyon track, heading to the Evans lookout, looking at the Grand Canyon, not the American one, but the one here in Australia, Blue Mountains. It's apparently a 3-hour hike doing the whole thing, so it should be nice and easy, but it's meant to be like the hottest day in Sydney today, so we'll probably be dripping by the time we get back to the car, but it'll be worth it. It'll be nice. Hopefully the views are as good as they were last night, and hopefully we can find another interesting sunset point for later on, but yeah, see how it goes. So it turns out you can see the lookout right here. You don't have to do the 3-hour walk, which isn't too bad, but I mean the 3-hour walk does look quite nice to actually sort of go in there a little bit more. I've taken a few drone shots. This is them now. Enjoy. It's a 3-hour trek, but I think like 1 hour of that is downhill, and then probably 2 hours is coming back up, because it's just steps all the way down by the looks of it so far. But we've asked somebody and they told us that the waterfall isn't dried up and it's worth going to see. Kind of like, it was like the walk up isn't worth it, but the walk down is, so we're going for it. So let's yeah, check out this waterfall, but let's not try and dehydrate ourselves on the way down. So on the way down, I've been asking people if it's worth it for this trek. Everyone so far has said yes, it definitely is. Is it worth it? Is it good?
It's so nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Thank you. Cheers. And they're on their way up, so you know that they're telling the truth. The sun's poking through a little bit more, so I put my hat on, try and keep the sun rays off my head. But this right here, there's like water dripping down, and it's really refreshing to stand right next to it. You just get little bits of rain splashing on you. It's really nice. Just off this rock down here, the rain's just hitting that and splashing straight at you. It's really refreshing. We just had a guy come up to us and say there's like yabbies in the water, and Emma spotted like loads of them as soon as he said it. So I'll see if I can get some shots of them. Emma's going to try and pick one up, which would be quite cool, to get a closer look. But if we see one that's close enough and able to get hold of, we might like gently grab it.
Just in there.
Oh, where am I looking?
Just behind this rock here. A little red one.
Oh yeah, let's flip it.
There he is.
Just see the little guy right there.
Little yabby. I can't get.
So we're still climbing out. The paths are like quite narrow, so like you keep having to stop. So as I was saying, until I had to move out the way of somebody, the paths are quite narrow, so you have to like move out the way of people quite often. But it's nice to have like a quite quick little break. But you just have the sounds of like people in the distance. You've got like the sounds of the waterfalls in the distance, and like birds chirping, the occasional sort of like water dragon. It's really cool, really nice. It doesn't seem to be as bad going up anymore, so it's not too bad. Quite a little bit more gradual than it was coming down the other side. But yeah, no, it's nice. This cool little waterfall here. Right, I can't really see much. Oh my god, oh fucking hell. It's just water. Can't really see much in here. It doesn't help with the sunglasses. I can see more on the screen. That's better. Whew. That waterfall was really cool. It's a shame that there was like a mum and a son like bathing in it, but by the looks of things, so we tried to like not get them on film. But it's cool. I wish that we had brought some swimmies for this bit to be able to like walk through it and enjoy it a little bit more, because it's really hot. We'll bring them to the next one. There should be some like quite remote pools that we're going to go to in a bit that we've seen on social media, so hopefully that's quite cool. Got 45 minutes going straight up. How do you feel, Josh?
I am shattered. I thought we were nearly there about 45 minutes ago.
Oh well. Let's crack on. Get up there. In the bush down under, and my bush down under is moist. How are you guys feeling? It's getting very, very steep now. But, oh, hello. It's a bit cooler. And I feel like we're only like 20 minutes away from the top. It's taken a while though. And that's it, we're at the top. We're back. Oh man. Probably not the best day to do it. That was truly amazing. I'm sweating buckets though. And we've parked in the other car park like up there, and it's like another kilometre walk. But we did it. That was amazing. I'm exhausted, but we've still got more to go and see. Let's do it. Oh man. We're back onto the next place. We are now on our way to the secret pool hidden in the Blue Mountains. We've got to try and find it somehow, but that's part of the adventure, I guess. So let's go do this. So we are on our way towards this infinity pool that's hidden in the Blue Mountains. Because there is a road closed just down here, we've had to park at the top and we're going to walk down. Apparently there's like a waterfall beforehand, and then you like climb up a little bit. It's a little bit sketchy, we're told, from what we can see online, but it should be hopefully worth it. The views look fantastic from the photos I've seen. So the first stop is the Lura Cascades. It's a little walk to that. I think it's only like 20 minutes, the whole walk, 45 minutes, that sort of range. It's not too bad. But like apparently the last 90 meters is where it gets a little bit sketchy. So we'll have to see how that goes. Oh, it's all closed. It's not very close though. So we just walk round, I guess. So they want you to stay out. Maybe it's just for cars, but like, that wasn't very difficult. So I quite honestly don't know where we're going, but what we'll do is I'll make a little route of where we went on like Google Maps or something, and like post it in the description below. Just say if you want to come and do it yourself, you can come and do it. We'll see. We can hear thunder in the distance, so we're trying to book it up as quickly as we can to go into this pool, and hopefully it doesn't rain. But it's looking like dark clouds up here. But this view behind us looks stunning. So lucky. Cool. So we've made it to stop one of our multiple stops of like all the multiple checkpoints that we've got to try and work out where we're going. And this is Bridal Falls. It's actually stunning. The camera does not do it justice. It is stunning. It like starts from all the way up the top there. It's described as like a weeping rock. It's just the way that the water like so thinly runs down. But because of how big it is, the amount of water that comes down is ridiculous. It doesn't seem like much water's coming down from that because it looks so thin. But like as soon as it gets to here, then that's it. Like there's so much water running down from here to the next stop. So getting to the waterfall, there's multiple checkpoints. As I mentioned, you've got Bridal Falls just behind us here. Literally like up these steps here, and it's right there. And then you've got this bridge here with the steps leading up to it. Again, I'll see if I can find an image or take a photo and leave it on in the description down below. But this is where you've now got to, instead of going up these steps, there's a little trek going to the left here. So you've got to go off the main track. So up until now, everything's been on this main track behind me. But as soon as you get to this point, you have to climb over this rail here, which Emma and Josh are about to do now. And then it's completely off the beaten track, hence why it's a secret pool rather than sort of like a main well-known one. If you keep going up here, you'll get to like other things like the Lura Falls and things like that. But yeah, we're heading to the pool this way. So after squeezing through the rail and then heading underneath this log here, we are now heading down here. So there's two tracks here. There's one leading that way and there's one leading down here. You want to go down towards the creek rather than up, and then there's a little sort of barrel like structure, which I'll put an image again in the description below, in like a file, so like you're heading the right way. So there's the left, and you can see the barrel from up here. It's not. So we've just cascaded down these steps here over this log, and now we're just heading past this path behind me here. I'm going to follow it down, and then to be honest, I don't actually know where we're going. We're just going to see if we can work it out. So we have made it to the falls. Look at that. Worth the trek, I promise you. I'm not sure how much you can hear me with the waterfall just here, but that was fantastic. If you are around here in the Blue Mountains in New South Wales, I recommend you come and visit this spot. As I say, in the description below you can find out exactly how to get here. It's very secluded, there's not many people around. We got there like 3 to sort of 5 people there at max. So yeah, check out this spot, it's wonderful. And here we are back at the lookout. What a fantastic view that is. It's well worth the trek, as I say. So now we are going to Three Sisters to try and catch the sunset. I think we've got about an hour or so until it sets. maybe an hour and a half. So we should be okay. But we want to get somewhere for a really nice view like we did yesterday for the sunset. We just got back to the car and it started raining so heavily. Look at this. That's mad. So we're not sure if we're going to be able to see any sort of sunset today, but we're going to try. I'm going to grab a couple of like waters and stuff just to rehydrate and go to the point anyway. But realistically, I don't think it's going to happen. Do you reckon?
No, I mean, it looks like it's going to flood. Yeah.
There's Emma. Okay, so this definitely isn't the sunset we wanted. It's still pouring down with rain. There is slight, like a slight glimmer of light coming from behind the mountain over there, but it's just not worth it. So I'm going to quickly run down, see what the view is like. I mean, the cloud formation looks pretty cool from here. You can see the clouds rolling over the mountain, so I'm going to quickly get over there, but don't have much hope here. So we didn't get the sunset we're after, but it's still really nice. But this view is fantastic. As soon as the rain stopped, we've got the clouds rolling in. It just looks fantastic. I mean, that is deep, like that is far. But Josh is over here trying to get his lucky shot of the lightning striking over there in the distance. But yeah, the lightning show has been pretty cool. We move. Okay, I know we said we didn't get the sunset we wanted. However, we did get double rainbow lightning, like this amazing view. So like you did get the like hue of the sunset, the like color of it. Fantastic, honestly. You should have a look at some of these shots. So let's put them in here. So it's the last day here in the Blue Mountains in New South Wales, and where better to spend it than Scenic World? They have the steepest railway in the world here, and we're about to go on it. Let's do this. So the past couple of days we've had some amazing views, but today we look like we're in the clouds that we were watching yesterday. So you can't really see, well, you can just see a mountain or something peeking out there, but you can't really see much else. It's very cool. We might not be able to see very much, but I think it'll be worth it just to experience the ride. So they've got 3 different ride things here. One is like a cable car. They've got two cable cars and a train. One of the cable cars is like suspended from the top, but that's all I really know. So we'll find out together what happens. That was unbelievably steep, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, I almost slipped out.
You were like being pushed forward as soon as it like started to go down. But it's pretty cool. So we'll do a little 10-minute walk, go into these coal mines, and then come back and go straight back up, and then go to another one.
It's a ventilation system for the coal mine. It says the furnace was used to draw air through the mine to the work phase. The air was directed to the miners by use of baffles made of wood or hessian.
Railway, we're going to take this in reverse. Please keep a hold of any loose and valuable items you wish to keep.
So now we have the blue route, which is the cable way. Should be quite fun.
A bit nervous. The Valley of Death.
This is a story from the Gundungurra Darug people, and it does have a lot of different variations. That's because there's a lot of Aboriginal languages, a lot of stories, because this is an orally told story, so it's passed down through word of mouth. Now this is Dreamtime story of the three sisters, Bidai, Woomala, Gadidu. They fell in love with three men from another tribe. It was against tribal law to marry outside your tribe, so a war broke out between the two tribes. Now, you have to use your imagination. This would be told by parents to their kids to teach them a life lesson. So their father, the three sisters' father, turned them to stone to protect them from the war. But a witch doctor from the other tribe turned their father into a lyrebird. Now a lyrebird scratches around in the leaf litter down in the rainforest, and the Aboriginals say that's the father of the three sisters scratching around, trying to find his wand to turn the sisters back into their true self. So the moral of the story being to not trust your father.
So you didn't really enjoy that second one. We're going to do another one, and I reckon this might be a little bit more scary.
Oh yeah, probably.
But we'll see how it goes. It looks like just a bus on like wires. That's it. But let's do this. It looks like there might be a glass floor that you'll be able to see straight through. I'm hoping so. Okay, so that is it for Scenic World. We are moving on from here now. So we're gonna get into the car and quickly head over, grab some lunch, and then find a new location to scout before we have to go all the way back home into Sydney, about 2 hours away, and return the car. So let's see what there is. So we've just parked up at Eco Point. We're just walking towards there now, where we were last night. We saw that fantastic sunset, and then from there we are going to walk down towards Three Sisters. There's a little bridge in between the first two that you can walk across, and it looks really cool. Let's go do that. So we've gone off the beaten track a little bit. I've parked the car like 5 minutes down the road. It was just like a dirt track all the way here, but heading towards Anvil Rock. It says it's about a 5-minute walk, but I'm doing it by myself. The other two are too tired, so look at this view. Camera just doesn't do it justice. It looks so good though. Just climbing up now. These views are magnificent. Oh. Just casually climbing up this rock. then that is it. So thank you for coming with us on our adventure through the Blue Mountains. As I say, check out in the description below to have a look to see what we did and where we went and how we got there. There'll be a link down there on all of that. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.